And here we go, another practice under the belt here in Houston for the Texans training camp. And you already know, with that being said, we have more news, notes, highlights, observations from yet another day here in Houston. But before we get into the video, like we always do, let's just give a massive shout out to all of the media members or media reporters over there in Houston who, do such a good job getting these highlights out for us, working so hard each and every single day to kind of enable us to make this video. Without them, this video is not possible to make. So do me a favor, guys, and go follow them on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. You're going to see their names at the top left of your screen. They're going to keep you updated with more news and highlights in real time. So go follow them right now. As you follow those guys, you're going to get more opportunity to follow all of their media members. And then basically you're going to be there at practice. That's what they allow you to do. So with that being said, let's kind of dive into the video. And let's start off with a couple of guys who were not in practice or at practice today. Starting off with John Mechie and Nico Collins. Those are two guys who have been really playing well over the last couple of days. And keep in mind, it's not because of injury per se, but for Nico Collins, for example, right, he was at practice just helping out in some areas, but not officially practicing with the team. More like a veteran day off, right? Laramie Tunsil's still not at practice. Christian Harris was not there. Andrew Beck still on the PUP list, and Joe Mixon as well, which is another big reason they went out and signed a guy like Cam Akers. So that was good to see. Cam Akers back out there at practice, already has a handshake with CJ Stroud. You know what's crazy to me is the leadership of CJ Stroud is something you just really love to see. So young, but still so talented and wants to be a team player, and that's exactly what he is. Like, who knows if Cam Akers is going to make the 53-man roster? He could just be a camp body. But at the end of the day, he comes out here being CJ Stroud and wants to make sure everyone feels comfortable, everyone feels at home. And that's one of the biggest takeaways, when it comes to CJ Stroud, is the dude is a team player. But moving more into practice, Stefon Diggs, we talked about over the last couple of days, he is fit right in. This dude looks like he's been here for 4 or 5 years already. He's a mentor to a bunch of the younger guys. He's helping guys stay motivated by taking practice 100%. I mean, this dude is going at it like he is the wide receiver 8 on the roster on the depth chart, working his way up. This dude is playing every snap like it is last. And he's making some big time plays. They started off team drills, and he got a huge touchdown on a corner route. Caught it, spiked it down. Energy, momentum, aura, right? Stefon Diggs has been massive. And that route was over Derek Stingley as well. So beautiful, nice little fade right route to the back pylon. And beautiful, right? Those are the things we want to see. And the offense kind of really started to take over. Over the last couple of days, the defense has been making huge plays. Will Anderson, Danielle Hunter, Derek Stingley, those guys have been really doing a good job disrupting the quarterback, making them uncomfortable. CJ Stroud specifically. But today, the offense bounced back and made sure the defense never really could catch their breath. Cade Stover, through contact, came down with a nice little touchdown over the middle. Again, the offense looked good today. Davis Mills, I believe, was the quarterback for that one. Now, early on in practice, Ben Skoranek did go down, favoring his leg. Didn't seem like it was too bad, but also something that you needed to keep an eye on, right? But came back into practice a little bit later and had a massive touchdown, a goal line touchdown from Tim Boyle. So that was good to see. Maybe got a little bit banged up, but came back even better. Now, before we get any further into the video, we still have a lot of 7-on-7 to talk about, 11-on-11s, but make sure you guys do me a big favor, hit that like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel. Guys, it is free. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. You can unsubscribe later if you don't like the content, but I guarantee you, you will. We're going to be covering the Texans all year long, training camp, preseason, regular season, breaking down game day film. After games, right? We got you guys covered. Join the family. Again, it doesn't cost anything. Now, with that being said, let's kind of dive back into the video. Now, again, Texas offense had a very effective period of team drills, and even in red zone, starting from the 8-yard line, CJ Stroud threw multiple different touchdowns to Brevin Jordan and Stefon Diggs, being two of the guys who we connected with early. Now, what was fun to see was the youngin Kamari Lassiter and Stefon Diggs working on the goal line together after practice. These are two guys who, want to see each other get better. Especially Stefon Diggs. And, being a veteran, being a leader, a mentor to a lot of the young guys, when you can help out in aspects all over the football field, even when it comes to, a cornerback, when you're a wide receiver, that goes so far. That goes so far in terms of helping a guy be comfortable within the team, but also develop as a player. And Kamari Lassiter has been locked in. He's quiet, according to D'Amico Ryans, but the guy wants to improve. The dude wants to be the best possible player he can be as a rookie, okay? So the head on his shoulders is great. This dude is smart. And he's a hard worker. So Kamari Lassiter already looks like a potential starter for this football team. And I'm excited for him, man. I really am excited for him and what he has done to develop as a football player ever since being drafted here. He's been so locked in. And again, I wouldn't be surprised one bit if he comes out here and earns a starting job for this football team. I mean, when you look at the DB room, you have Derek Stingley, you have Desmond King, you have Kamari Lassiter, you have Jalen Petrie, Jimmy Ward, CJ Henderson, Jeff Okudah, Eric Murray, Kalen Bullock. This team is deep in the secondary, and D'Amico Ryans does such a good job making sure that he gets the most out of their players. So Kamari Lassiter could be next up. Let's see, what else could we talk about here? We talked about Stefon Diggs. Tank Dell was at practice today. He looked pretty good. CJ Stroud went 3 of 4 during the first session of red zone drill with 2 touchdowns, one to Stefon Diggs, the other one to Brevin Jordan. I think I already brought that up. But overall, just a good practice, man. And the one thing we talk about a lot when it comes to the Texans is the well-balanced approach, right? There's never 4 days in a row where the defense wins, right? There's never a day where the offense is winning. It's always back and forth, which is a telltale sign of your team's going to be good. Your team is going to be good. It means you have a good defense, you have a good offense that continue to make each other better, compete every single day, and make sure that practice is a fun environment. And I feel like they've done that so far. Hopefully you get to see Joe Mixon back soon, Dameon Pierce, Cam Akers getting a lot of looks, Dare Wale, JJ Taylor. Very excited about the tight end room, by the way. Brevin Jordan, Cade Stover, and Tegan Quintariano have all been really effective thus far. Want to see those guys continue to grow, but let me know what you guys think, man. Honestly, Texans are scary. The Texans are very, very scary. They've gotten better this offseason, adding a bunch of different players. Danielle Hunter, right? Azeez Al-Shaair, he's been huge for them. Bringing Kamari Lassiter, bringing Joe Mixon, bringing Cade Stover, Blake Fisher, who has been struggling against Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson. But that's to be expected, right? But this is a good football team, man. If CJ Stroud can even do half of what he did last year, they're going to be a scary team. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. That is today's update for the Texans training camp, and I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video. Peace.